my heart. Cookies are specially baked for pregnant ladies who've been traumatized by snakes. It was Polish lady's recipe, Mrs. Whatever, I can't pronounce her name.
Fine. We won, didn't we?
Yeah. You were Madam Cool all through it.
Well, I did drop my gun, but I don't think the snake knew. I think I terrified the poor little thing, actually.
Well, if I was on the floor and you dropped your gun, you'd terrify me, too.
Point is, you're making much too much fuss about this.
No, the point is, I'll decide what's much too much fuss. I know from experience you have a very good habit of faking it just to please me.
What else?
Well, there was a threat in your life, whether it failed or not. Probably more diabolical, and let's hope not successful.
But we're ready for them.
My goodness, what did I do to deserve such a marvelous woman?
You're right, I am.
What? Marvelous? That's
Tell me to go
Robert.
away.
Hello, Duke.
What the hell are you doing here? Okay, I don't want you inside my house.
Don't let your anger toward me blind me. We have important family business. Anna, how are you?
Great. And there's a little chilly out there. Why don't you come in?
I'm sorry to disturb you at home. But I had to see you about the meeting last night.
There was no meeting last night.
I know you and Anna have no secrets from each other when it comes to family affairs. But we need to talk about why the bosses didn't show up.
What a shame that is. I mean, you set up this meeting for the gangs and it just doesn't come through. What? Sit down and tell us about it.
It was on schedule before Robert Scorpio came to see me.
Robert Scorpio knew there was a meeting?
He didn't say. He did say he knew I was Victor Jerome's daughter, and that he thought I was here on mob business, and that he wouldn't tolerate that in his town. Oh, and Anna, he was very forceful. I can see why you were so attracted to him.
Yeah, he's good at his job, isn't he? What else did he say?
It's obvious he's wired into what we're doing. He knew about the summit.
How did he know?
All I know is the word went out over the grapevine, and the bosses stayed away. I called some of them to warn them, and it wasn't necessary. They'd already gone home.
Do you think somebody informed the police there was going to be a meeting?
I don't know what else to think.
And you think somebody informed the bosses that the police had been informed?
It could be the same person, posing as a double agent, trying to cause trouble for you.
So this informer, who do you think he is?
He or she. I mean, you know, it could be me. Seriously, I have no idea. It would be like throwing darts in the dark to accuse someone now.
Well, I know. One person. Two people. But it certainly is not.
Well, of course. But you see why I had to see you in private with no eyes or ears in the walls. You do have this place checked regularly for bugs, I assume.
Yeah, I should get the pest control in more often, though.
Duke, you can't trust anyone. Except for Anna, of course.
I told you before, and your father, Anna's out of the business forever.
Forever is a very long time. But Anna, you do look very radiant. No one would ever expect you were pregnant.
But it's not a disease. One's supposed to look like this. I agree with what Duke said. You know, we were thrilled when your father offered us that position, but since the baby, I'm out. It's all his now.
We will be able to work together, won't we?
Yes, of course. Why don't you reschedule the meeting and let me know the time and place as soon as it's been confirmed?
I know what to do. With Scorpio breathing down my neck, I must get back to New York.
Yeah, I understand. Telephones still work from there, don't they?
Yes, I'm going to see my father before I leave.
Give him my regards, please.
Well, I will. I'll be very pleased to hear from you. And Anna, please continue to look well. Having babies obviously agrees with you.
Oh, obviously, yeah. Oh, I will look after us.
Of course you will, with Duke looking after you. I'll see myself out. Goodbye.
I could strangle her. I want to strangle her. I mean, she's mad.
I don't know. She's bats. I don't know what to think about her.
What's she up to? I mean, do you think there is another informer?
I don't know. I wouldn't believe her if she told me her eyes were blue.
She's going to do something.
Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know whether she can call another meeting. I don't know whether she ever did. I don't know what she's up to.
case of looking for a needle. We can't even find a haystack.
Listen, if anything had been found by my men out there, it would be in that report.
Scorpio.
Robert, slavery. Any update on the snake?
Sorry. It seems that I failed to impress the good doctor regarding the urgency of this situation. He's gone hiking for the day.
Well, isn't there anybody else that you can ask?
He said he's going to call me back this evening. Either that or I'm going to send some whaling squad cars into his driveway at 2 in the morning.
Well, at the same time, I suggest you get another whaling squad car to escort Olivia St. John right out of town.
I'm sure she's long gone by now, after the conversation we had last night.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but the lady left here not half an hour ago.
What the hell did she want?
She seemed quite startled to see that Anna was walking around safely. She mentioned that you'd been rather firm with her.
Did she say what she plans to do about that?
Well, she said she was leaving tonight, but she's going to visit with her father first.
I'll get a couple of plainclothes men to make sure that she evacuates town as agreed. Thank you for the tip, though.
You can be there for a little while?
Yeah. Until the doctor calls.
Good. I've decided that there's something I want to tell you. It's very important. I want to tell you in person.
Well, is this animal, vegetable, or mineral?
You'll find out when I get there. Only about half an hour. I'll be here. Okay.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, are you going to tell me, or do I have to guess?
You don't have to guess. I'll tell you. I'm sick to death of Olivia's dangerous threats. I'm sick and tired of her father and all his brainless thugs. They can all go to hell as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and that is the idea. At least to jail, anyway.
Well, that's up to Robert. But you can do it without me. I've got to be realistic about this. For as long as you and I are involved with the mob, there's going to be no safety for you, for me, for Robin, or for our baby. So now we are out, period, okay?
Out of the mob?
Out of the mob and also out of the country as quickly as we can get packed. We're getting as far away from here as possible.
All before. It's not that simple.
And it's as simple as we turn our back on the mob in this country for a while, that's all.
For how long?
Until Victor and Olivia are no longer a threat.
Oh, come on, that could be years.
So?
Well, you were just making arrangements for mob meetings, weren't you?
Well, let Olivia set up as many meetings as she likes. By the time they come down, you and I will be off somewhere warm and remote.
Oh, they've got passports, maps, and money. They can follow us anywhere.
Why would they want to follow us?
Because they're vindictive.
Well, I happen to think it's the better part of valor than if we just leave them all behind and don't even fight.
But what about Olivia? Did you think that setting up this meeting was a phony, or so she could plant the snake? What do you think? She's fantasizing the whole thing?
I don't care what goes on inside her mind. I don't know. I don't even care what Robert thinks, quite frankly. If he can call me a card if he likes because I don't go out fighting, I don't care.
Nobody would think that of you. Come on.
Listen, Anna, I only get involved with the mob again because of some stupid accident. I'm going to end it right now, period. I get down to see Robert. He's waiting for me.
Well, I'll come with you.
No, you stay here.
Well, I'm coming with you.
You had enough for one day. Stay here. I'll go on my own.
Oh, I think I can handle the shock of driving downtown. Besides, it's my life you're talking about. I'm coming with you.